Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I don't really have any time anymore left in my life to play guitar, so don't take it personally. I barely get down here and play. But what I wanted to talk a little bit about is this rig and the SLO and everything, because I've had it for a couple weeks and I haven't really commented on it. So one thing is I have the Fryette powering this dry cab, and then I have a stereo power amp powering the other two cabs, and it lets me obviously get the stereo effects, but also it lets me play at reasonable volume. So that's awesome. So you don't have to blow your ears out. You just have to get a couple pieces of equipment. So the SLO has this unbelievably clean, articulate tone to it. It's not like an obvious high gain amp. You know, it's not that high gain compared to the things that are coming out these days. And I don't think that's the point of it. You know, Eddie's always had this almost like clean tone overdrive, at least on albums. I mean, I know live he's overdoing it, but so when you're playing things like that, like every note rings, every note is really, really defined and articulate. And I wouldn't say abrupt, but definitely, you know, I wouldn't say this was like one of those like liquid lead kind of sustained for days mess of boogie things. It is very clean, and you know, you got to play well, you got to play clean, which is why I'm playing very little. But you can hear it has this like chiminess to it. The only other amp that reminds me of this in terms of like this special power amp distortion is my Shure SE100. Both of these amps have this thing that like at certain volumes is just magic. So it's a phenomenal sounding amp, and the clean channel is amazing too. So this is definitely a gem. I think people get lost with like the whole high gain thing, like, oh, it's the most high gain amp ever, or it's the best high gain amp ever. I don't really look at it that way. I think it has a very unique tone to it overall. That is special, and it has nothing to do with how high gain it is. There's definitely new amps that blow this thing out of the water in terms of gain, but I think if you're worried, I think if you're looking at it as a high gain amp, you're kind of missing the point. It's that sparkle, you know. And you can hear everything, you know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.